Coach B.
Coach B is the man.
Let's get started.
This is the Coachella Valley Sports Report. I am your host, Coach B. Let's go ahead and get that. You know, sometimes I get a little too excited with that music out there, and that music really gets me going. But this is the Coachella Valley Sports Report. I am your host, Coach B, on Fox Sports Radio, heard in Southern California on Fox Sports 1270 AM, and in Las Vegas on Fox Sports 98.9 FM. And as always, we are streaming 24/7 on the iHeartRadio app. And we've got to get right down to it because we have a jam-packed show today. We have calling in today head coach of Palm Desert Volleyball. Coach Walker will be calling in shortly. She had mom duties today. She couldn't make it in studio, but she was so gracious to send in her Palm Desert volleyball team. So we're excited to have those young ladies in studio today. So they will be coming in, and also Shadow Hills flag football. So, you know, last week it was National Daughters Week, so a big shout out to my daughter Brianna. So it's Girl Power Week. So we're going to have the young ladies come in and represent what they do out there on the field. So I know Coach Walker will be calling in soon, and I want to make sure that we get her all set up. So we are looking forward to hearing her on the line and talk about what she's doing for this exceptional season of volleyball. She is, when you look at the poll, if you get a chance, you want to make sure you go to Instagram. Go to Instagram, follow us at Fox Sports PS. And we did our first initial Coachella Valley volleyball poll. And if I told you the thing blew up, it would be an understatement, because that poll, oh my goodness, that poll was big. Just to give you a quick breakdown of what we talked about when we looked at that poll, and again, we're looking at the Coachella Valley volleyball poll, and this was our initial ranking. And on that poll, we had ranked number 10, Rancho Mirage. Ranked number 9, we had Shadow Hills. Ranked number 8, we had Banning. Ranked number 7, we had Desert Christian. Ranked number 6, we had Yucca Valley. And ranked number 5, we had Indio. And number 4, we had Coachella Valley. And number 3, we had Palm Springs. And at number 2, Palm Desert. And Xavier Prep was ranked number 1. This is one thing I'm excited about. If you have not heard, we're going to do the inaugural Inland Valley. Oh, that's something I used to do. Now I'm in the Coachella Valley. Excuse me, CV. Don't get upset. Don't come for me like they say nowadays what the kids do. You don't have to come for me. We're going to do the inaugural Coachella Valley volleyball all-star game. It looks like we have a call. Let's see. Caller, are you there on the Fox Sports Radio Celebrity Hotline? Oh, it'll help if I don't turn on the phone line. Caller, are you there?
Hi. Yes, I am.
There you go. My apologies. We're still getting used to everything that's set up out there. But, Coach,
no worries.
Please just do us the pleasure of introducing yourself to the Fox Sports Radio audience.
Sure. Yes, my name is Melissa Walker. I'm the head varsity coach over at Palm Desert High School.
Excellent. And, Coach, you had some mom duties today, right?
I do. I'm currently at a soccer game, yes.
Excellent. And that's for your baby girl.
I am. Yep, she's 5 years old. Bailey's out here playing soccer and having a blast. Luckily, the weather's not that bad,
right?
So that's nice.
Right. It was a little drizzle this morning, but thank God that has cleared itself up. So we're glad we have your young ladies in studio today, and you have some outstanding young ladies representing Palm Desert volleyball. But tell us a little bit about your season. You guys are having a phenomenal season, Coach.
Yeah, thank you. We're doing a really good job. You know, I think we lost, I believe, 9 seniors last year, so we were pretty senior-heavy last year. And so to be able to come in with a lot of new additions to the varsity level they're really stepping up. You know, I think our senior leadership this year especially is super, super vital, and all 5 of those girls are doing such a great job. And we're battling. We're taking it one game at a time, and we're getting it out there. So, yeah.
Absolutely. And Coach, tell me, what are some of the biggest highlights for you and your team this season? I know you just said you had to rebuild because you lost a lot of seniors, but what's been some of the biggest highlights for your team this season?
So, I would say, really welcoming the underclassmen, right? The seniors really helping take that over. And I think for me personally, it's nice to finally see, this is my 4th year being at Pondezer High School, so this is my whole freshman class that I brought in when I first started. So, to now see them growing and doing such a great job all together, this whole program is now, I feel comfortable being like, this is my program. We started this from the ground up really 4 years ago, and really just trying to level it all out and, seeing the girls just shine and battle. We had a battle the third set against Palm Springs the other night, and to really see them step up, all of them, and having a freshman on the team, starting, and a sophomore starting on the team. It's just, we're super young, and so to see them out there battling is great.
And that's one thing that I've talked to with coaches before. Now you have players where you're all they know as a high school coach. Is that something where you've built a culture, and now it's in the beginning you had to teach culture, but now they've been with you 4 years? It's something that has helped you, and now you're seeing the fruits of your labor, where now you've done the work for the last 4 years, and you're all these players now know.
Yes, yeah, I'm totally seeing, it all come together, and they know what we expect. They know our expectations. They know what we do at Palm Desert High School. Everyone's representing it really well, and to be able to see that is great, and the leadership, and everybody just kind of having everyone's back, my whole coaching staff is amazing. We have some kids that have played for my sister and I years past, so it's kind of cool to come full circle and be now seeing them co-coaching next to us, and I think that helps because everybody is on the same page. All 3 levels are on the same page, expectation-wise. So that's crucial, to be able to have all those other freshman and JV levels at the same way of flow of things,
Right. And I would ask you, what would you say, how would you describe the identity of your team this year? What would you lean on and say this is what this team is known for?
So I think this team definitely is known for never giving up. They are ones that you can't underestimate them. They definitely have so many surprises up their sleeve. They surprised me so much too. And I just you never know what to expect. Everything's so, don't leave it up in the air because these girls they'll end up doing something, and it makes it so fun. I think that's what makes every game interesting and fun, is that you never know who's going to show up, who's going to have their night, and they're all super supportive of one another. I think that our family goals together has really blossomed. I think last night they had a team bonding, and they did that on their own, and every single girl showed up, and just things like that. I think don't underestimate them. That's what I would say.
That's awesome. Once again, we have Coach Walker on the line, head girls volleyball coach at Palm Desert High School. Now, Coach, I always like to ask this. What players, they've been with you now 4 years, what players have surprised you and stepped up with their performance or their leadership? Or is there any player that you're thinking, wow, I'm so glad this young lady has been with me all these years, and I'm surprised that she actually, took that culture and just is running with it?
Yeah, no, I think, my starting setter for 4 years has been Gianna Joan, and she's been with me since a freshman on varsity. And so she started the program with me, and she's definitely stepped up, and she's taken that leadership role. And you see her, just talking, and she's a totally different kid. And every single year she's been so important as a setter on the court. But then just to lead all of the girls, and really take them under her wing. I think she has done a great job. I think Savannah Gardner, all my seniors have done a great job, but these two particular, Savannah Gardner, doing a good job. She was with us on JV as a freshman, and then we moved her up as a sophomore on varsity. And, just powerful kids that just really have a huge influence. And I think that that's what makes our team really, get going, So it really is nice on the floor to have those kids that have been there for 4 years.
It sounds good. And what are some of your goals for the rest of the season? I know league is always the goal, and for that, and then playoff competition. What are the goals for the season?
I think just keeping this culture, obviously to win, like you said. Obviously we want to be queens of the court after Monday night, and I think that's going to be a great game. Both groups are really strong. I think overall for the season, and I've already seen it, but I want it to continue, is just these girls being sisters. They're really got each other's backs. They're really competing together, and they know how to communicate with each other without there being any animosity or any sassiness. I think they're so strong and powerful, and each one of these 12 players I have on varsity this year, they're all crucial. They're all huge competitors, and they're all, go-getters when it comes down to it,
Absolutely. And when you talk about a big matchup, you're talking about none other than September 29th, where you have a big matchup against Xavier Prep. And then you have a game against La Quinta, Rancho Mirage, Shadow Hills, Palm Springs, and another one against Xavier Prep. Now, another thing, Coach, we want to talk about, you were so gracious. We're going to do the inaugural Coachella Valley Volleyball Classic. We're excited. Can we announce that you are going to contribute, Coach?
Yeah, no, that'll be so exciting. I'm so excited. I've been coaching for 20 years now, and so to be able to bring something like that to the Valley, I am so excited to be part of it and really represent. So I think that's great. Yeah.
Excellent. We're looking forward to it. And that, of course, is going to be on November 15th. We will do the Coachella Valley Volleyball Classic. It is going to be the best young ladies in all of the Valley. It will be you taking on Bailey, the coach at Xavier Prep. So you guys can talk about the game when you guys meet on the 29th.
Yeah, sounds great.
And I know you got mommy duties out there. You have to take care of your daughter in her soccer match. So I'll let you get back to that, Coach. But thank you so much for calling in. Congratulations on the season, and we will be watching that big matchup with you guys on Monday night.
Sounds great. Thank you so much for having me.
Absolutely. You have a wonderful day.
All right, you too. Bye-bye.
Thank you. And that was none other than Coach Walker, head girls volleyball coach at Palm Desert High School. We're going to have her young ladies coming in next, so we're going to go and take a quick commercial break. This is the Coachella Valley Sports Report. I am your host, Coach B, on Fox Sports Radio, heard in Southern California on Fox Sports 1270 AM, and I am heard in Las Vegas on Fox Sports 98.9 FM. And as always, we are streaming 24/7 on the iHeartRadio app. This is the Coachella Valley Sports Report. I am your host, Coach B, on Fox Sports Radio, heard in Southern California on Fox Sports 1270 AM, and I'm also heard in Las Vegas on Fox Sports 98.9 FM. And we're excited, we have Palm Desert in the building, girls volleyball. We're going to have the first young lady come up. Please come up and introduce yourself to the Fox Sports Radio audience. Hold on, Maddie. I'm sitting here. Okay, do it one more time. Forgot to turn your mic on.
Hi, I'm Maddie.
There you go. Did you ever cheer, Maddie? Because you came up and you gave a bold. I love it.
Yeah, I'm really loud.
No, keep going.
I'm really loud. So I've been playing on varsity for the last 3 years. I play a lib, so that's the high energy position, just really out there. We give high energy on our side.
I love it. Now the libero, because my age starts with a 5, so I'm old. So libero, that position you guys can do. You can explain that to me. You can float around anywhere, right?
Yeah, so I can float around anywhere. My job is to just keep the ball off the ground, high risk plays. Back there, just really digging the ball anywhere.
And you said one of your biggest challenges is staying consistent while you're undefeated in league. So you're standing on business.
Yes. We're standing on business. I feel like our challenges are just really staying consistent in what we are and just being in league right now. It's a lot of pressure.
Absolutely. I could imagine. And you've been on varsity since your
sophomore year.
Since your sophomore year. So what grade are you in now?
I'm a senior.
You're a senior. So did that go fast?
Yes, it really did go fast. It really is just like a blink in your eye.
Yes. Yes. So thank you so much for coming in, young lady. We're going to be watching you, and I know you guys got that big game against Xavier coming up. Any shout-outs you wanted to give before you step down?
Coach Melissa?
There you go. Or you can say mom and dad.
My mom and dad.
Do you have siblings?
Yes, I have 2 older sisters.
There you go. Okay, so give them shout-outs.
Yeah.
All right, well, thank you so much for coming in.
Thank you.
And we'll bring the next young lady up. Go ahead and please introduce yourself to the Fox Sports Radio audience.
Hi, I'm Serene, and I play in middle as on varsity.
Okay, excellent. So when you started playing in the 6th grade, what got you involved in playing volleyball?
My mom really wanted me to try out volleyball, and so I went to a few summer camps at DSVC, Desert Sports Center, and I really liked it, and I stuck with it all the way through high school.
So what are some of your goals for the season?
Some of my goals for this season are to stay really consistent and maintain our undefeated record in league.
Okay, so are you guys are you ready for this big game coming up? We don't no bulletin board material because I don't want Coach Walker getting upset with me. But what are you most excited about this game? And we're talking about your matchup against Xavier Prep. What are some of your goals for that, or what are your thoughts about that game?
Yeah, we're really excited to play Xavier on Monday home. The crowd is going to be really crazy, and we're really focused on our side of the court, maintaining our energy, and we're really excited to have a really good game.
Excellent. Well, I'm going to be looking forward to you young ladies. I can't wait to see you guys out there. Anything you want to say before you go? Any shout-outs or anything?
Come support us on Monday against our game at Xavier.
I love it. I love it. Congratulations, young lady. And who do we have coming up next?
Hi, I'm Gianna Joanne, and I'm the setter on the Palm Desert team.
Okay, now I'm gonna ask you questions just about your season because when you came in, you were about the business. You were like, hey, I need to know. So I love it. So tell me a little bit about your season. What are you most excited about?
I'm really excited for Monday to play Xavier. Our season has been going really well. We are focused on staying mentally tough in every game. And right now we just have a really good bond together, and we're just staying really consistent and strong on the court.
And you're a senior as well?
Yes.
Now, you said you've been starting since you a setter since you were a freshman?
Yes.
Oh, wow. Explain to me this isn't a question for me, of course. I know everything about sports. But for someone who doesn't know sports, I'm asking for a friend. Mm-hmm. Explain to me what a setter is. I mean, this is not for me. This is not a question for me. So explain to me what a setter is and does.
A setter is both on defense and offense, just running the court, setting all the hitters, just running the court all together, setting everybody up so they can hit the ball, and we can just run plays, basically. And I'm on defense and offense both.
So I'll ask you this. When you're setting and you set it for someone and you see it coming, you know they're about to spike. And you're about to win that match, and it's game over. Yeah. Do you ever laugh to yourself and say, I feel bad for them? We're about to shut it down.
Yeah. Like, sometimes I'm going up there, like, setting people up, and I'm just like, no, this is going to be a great hit. Like, I'm just, like, ready. And I have to, like, know who to set and where to put the ball. So it's just kind of about being smart and placing it where I know who's on fire and who's going to be ready to hit and spike everything.
Was there a big moment this year where you were like, that's what I'm talking about?
Yeah, for sure. When we played previous teams, I'm always just like, I know this is going to be a great hit whenever I'm running somebody on the court. Okay, excellent. Any shout outs you want to give out before you go? I know you're a first team all DEL, but any shout outs you want to give before? Just a shout out to my mom. Thank you for always supporting me.
There you go. Now, were those questions okay?
Yes.
Okay, I just wanted to make sure. Yeah, she came in standing on business. So I love it. I love it. Congratulations on your season. Congratulations. We'll bring our next young lady up. Who do we have coming up?
Hi, my name is Savannah Gardner.
Excellent. So Savannah, tell me a little bit about yourself. You played soccer.
Correct.
And then what? So I love to ask soccer players this. Do you think that helps? Because they say that soccer gives you great hand-eye coordination. Do you think that has helped you translate on the volleyball court, just having that discipline, like with eyes and making quick moves?
No, yeah, for sure. It also pertains to like your feet as well, because you always have to have quick feet on the court, especially for my position as a middle blocker. You're constantly jumping the entire time, and you have no breaks until you get rotated off. So you definitely have to have that hand-eye coordination, especially when you're blocking or trying to find your setters when you're when you're about to hit.
So the middle blocker, so you're in the front row.
Correct.
Right?
I'm, square in the middle.
Okay, so when someone comes up and they think they're going to spike it, what does it feel like when you send it back to them?
It is literally the best feeling, especially I don't think you understand how amazing it feels to just the ball just goes straight down or even into their face. No offense, but it is just it's so amazing. And then when you turn around, you have such a great support system, with all of my friends being on the team, and my team is just so hyped no matter what.
Okay, so was there a moment this year that you got one and you were like, game.
Yes, when we recently played Palm Springs on Wednesday, and we all had some crazy blocks, and we were head tapping people left and right. It was just such a great feeling because my team played so great that day.
There you go. Excellent. Well, congratulations on the season. We're going to be looking out for you for the rest of the season to see how you guys get it.
Thank you.
All right. And we have one more young lady come up, named after one of the greatest basketball players that ever walked the face of the earth. Go ahead and introduce yourself.
Hi, my name is Jordan.
Okay. And your last name is?
Trust and Root.
Okay. Okay. So it's easy to root for you.
Right. Exactly.
There you go. I love it. I love the name Jordan. So talk to me. You've been playing this game since you were in the 6th grade.
Yeah.
Oh, go ahead.
Oh, I was just going to say I grew up playing a lot of sports, and then as soon as I got in 6th grade, I found volleyball, and then I just stuck with it, and that's what I've been doing since then.
What was it about volleyball that made you just get rid of everything?
I don't know. I feel like once you find your sport, it kind of like clicks. And because I played like basketball, soccer, and volleyball just really stuck with me. And I just love like the team part of it. It's such like a team sport, you know what I mean?
And what position do you play?
I'm also a setter.
You're a setter.
Yeah.
So with that, do you laugh when you know that you're about to get the ball up and you're going to get it to maybe Savannah?
Yeah.
And then when you know you're going to hit her, are you thinking it's game?
Oh, it's game over. As soon as Savannah gets the ball, it's game.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes. Excellent. So what are your goals for the season? What are you looking to accomplish?
I think our goal is to just really stay focused in league and to just keep pushing and take it all the way to CIF.
There you go.
Yeah.
Congratulations. I know, and I'll ask all the young ladies because a lot of seniors graduated last year, right?
Yes, yeah.
So anybody can come up and answer this. And now you guys are all seniors?
Yes.
So now you're the upperclassmen, and that's a lot to carry. Do you guys think that you guys are going to take the torch further and you guys can carry? Because you've been with Coach for 4 years now, and you guys know, and this is the only coach you had.
Correct. So Coach Melissa did start coaching for Palm Desert our freshman year, so she's been there for us like every single year that we have been playing on the court. And especially last year, we went 3rd round in CIF, which is the furthest that anyone in the desert has gone last year. So it's definitely really nice to have like that good like support team with her.
Excellent. So do you guys think, so you went 3rd round last year, so have you guys set the goal to go all the way this year?
Yeah, especially because we know that our team is more than capable of doing it because we have such a strong mindset this year.
Yeah, I love it. I absolutely love it. Well, congratulations to you young ladies. We're going to continue to watch you all throughout the season. And you guys are all seniors. And I know Coach Walker will be so proud of you all. Thank you so much for coming in. We certainly appreciate you. We're going to take a quick commercial break, and then we're going to have the Shadow Hills flag football team come in. Like I said, today is the day of the women. So girl power today. So I love it. So we will be right back. This is the Coachella Valley Sports Report. I am your host, Coach B, on Fox Sports Radio, heard in Southern California, Fox Sports 1270 AM. And I'm heard in Las Vegas on Fox Sports 98.9 FM. And we're streaming 24/7 on the iHeartRadio app. Thank you once again, Palm Desert girls volleyball, for coming in, and Coach Walker, who called in the last segment. You young ladies are impressive. Thank you so much. Let's do this. This is the Coachella Valley Sports Report. I am your host, Coach B, on Fox Sports Radio, heard in Southern California on Fox Sports 1270 AM, and I'm heard in Las Vegas on Fox Sports 98.9 FM. And as always, we are streaming 24/7 on the iHeartRadio app. I'm excited. We have one of the powers in the Coachella Valley in flag football in studio. Coach, do me the privilege of introducing yourself to the Fox Sports Radio audience.
Hi, my name is Coach Keith.
Coach Keith. So, and you are the head coach for the Shadow Hills girls flag football team. And we have your team in studio as well. But tell me a little bit about your season. How excited are you? And Coach, when you make sure you come up onto that mic so our audience can hear you, how excited are you about this season and what you guys are doing out there on that football field?
I was very excited. It's a little sad because we're getting to the end of it, though, but we got some big things on the horizon. So playoff is right around the corner. So we're super excited.
Now, CIF has just recently sanctioned the flag football, I think 2 or 3 years ago.
Yep, 2 years officially.
But can you believe the growth? I mean, young ladies are getting college scholarships now. My daughter, so I have 3 kids. I have 2 boys and a girl. My daughter was the oldest. She was a cheerleader and all that. But my boys play football. I wish she could have had flag football when she was in high school. I mean, this sport is blowing up.
Yes, it's on the horizon. Excuse me. More girls. It's going to be the number one girls sport in high school in the next 10 years.
Right.
I honestly believe that stuff right there. We had some seniors last year who tried out for the first year, and they're missing it gratefully right now. So, yeah, I think girls flag football is there. We're going to take over softball, over basketball. It's there. You can play all year long, so that's probably why.
Yes. And then you were at the Rams Jubilee?
Yep.
We
went to the Rams Jubilee. It was our second time going. Last year we had 3 games. This year we had 2 games. It was nice to see Desert Hot Springs out there, too, repping for the desert. So, yeah, the Rams are probably the leading NFL organization that's behind girls flag football. They do a lot for girls flag.
Right. And then tell me a little bit about your season and how well you guys are doing. Was that something – I know every year, every coach says, yeah, we want to win league and see how – but, I mean, you guys are above and beyond pulling away. I mean, what a season you're having.
Well, we started the first day of all season in April. So these girls play travel flag football. They was out there in Orange County. They were out there in the summertime, 5 a.m. every single morning. And you can see the results right now. So we're getting a lot out of it because we put a lot into it.
Yes. And what are some of the most memorable highlights for this season for you, Coach? It's got to be a time when, you had the preseason, you guys were out there practicing. Was there a moment where it all clicked? You said, this is going to be a special season.
Honestly, the first game of the season, we went against the Division II runner-up from last year. And honestly, it was a game we should have won. So we left that game knowing that, man, this group right here can be real special. Out the gate, and we lose by a touchdown to one of the highest-ranked teams in the state.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. That's pretty good.
That
and
is.
What is your identity for this season? Some teams are defensive power, offensive power. What would you say is your identity for this season?
If you look at our league stats, we're a defensive powerhouse.
Okay.
Nobody has scored on us in league.
Okay.
We lead with defense.
Okay.
And then the offense is there. They're a powerhouse by themselves, but the defense is where it's at.
Okay. And then you brought some young ladies with you. So who all did you bring with you, Coach? We'll bring them up as well.
Okay. Well, first off, we have Alyssa. Vanessa, Caitlin, Belle, and Lolly.
Okay, and we'll have the first young lady come on up. Introduce yourself to the Fox Sports Radio audience.
Hi, I'm Melissa Martinez, and I'm a linebacker.
Okay, you're a linebacker. So what got you excited about playing football? Fairly new sport, but what got you excited about playing football?
I don't know. It was like a new sport, and I thought it'd be fun to try out.
Do you have any siblings or cousins that played?
No.
No? Okay. So so tell me about this season. How great has this season been for you? And is there a personal highlight for you this season?
This season has been really good. We've been putting in the work all summer, and we're a family, so that's how we win most of our games. And a personal highlight for me is I reached my goal of hitting 100 tackles for my stats.
Wow. And what grade are you in?
I'm a senior.
And you're a senior. Okay. So are you excited this is your senior year are you looking to go deep in playoffs and leave it all out there on the field?
Yes, I'm looking to go deep in playoffs.
There you go. Well, congratulations, young lady. And your name again?
Alyssa Martinez.
Alyssa Martinez. Congratulations. And she's a linebacker. I will ask you one more thing. Who is your favorite linebacker of all time? So this is what I would say. You got to look him up. This is going to be your homework assignment. Look up Ray Lewis.
Okay.
Look up Ray Lewis.
Okay.
So I know I'm older, but Ray is the guy. So YouTube him. Ray Lewis.
I'm a homer. I'm going to say Ricky Jackson.
Okay, there you go. And we'll bring the next young lady up. Come on and introduce yourself to the Fox Sports Radio audience.
Hi, I'm Citlali Fregoso. I go by Lali, and I'm a wide receiver and a safety.
Okay, so you're a wide receiver. So I'll ask you, since you're a wide receiver and a safety, what do you like to do more? Do you like to catch a touchdown pass, or do you like to snatch a pass away as an interception and laugh at the receiver? What's more fulfilling to you?
I feel like pick six is more fulfilling because it's a touchdown and an interception, so combined.
There you go. So what are your goals for are you a senior?
Yes.
Okay, so what are your goals for the season? It's your last hoorah.
My goal is to reach 2,000 receiving yards, hopefully, in the next few games, and I hope to just, have a great time the rest of the time with my underclassmen.
Well, let me ask you this. How many yards do you have so far?
Right now, I think I have 1,600.
She's standing on business, Coach. She knows her stats. She knows. So I'll tell you this. When I played high school football, I'll tell you have 1,600 more receiving yards than I ever did because this was my position sitting on the bench. So congratulations, young lady. Congratulations. We'll bring the next young lady up. I always say this, Coach. Be nice to your bench warmers because they might end up on Fox Sports Radio one day, and that's what I did. So, young lady, we may have made that mic a little too high, but young lady, go ahead and introduce yourself to. You can pull it down if you need to. Go ahead and introduce yourself to the Fox Sports. I know we had it a little high, right? Go ahead and introduce yourself to the Fox Sports Radio audience.
I'm Annabelle Alvarez, and I'm one of the quarterbacks and a wide receiver.
Okay, QB and a wide receiver. So, do you prefer throwing the touchdown pass or catching the touchdown pass?
I think throwing them, I like doing that better.
How many quarterbacks do you guys run with?
2.
So when you guys do that, so since you guys both have a quarterback, is that an advantage? Because the defense, you can go out and split out in motion and do you guys do all that trickery?
Yeah, we always do like dual quarterback plays.
Oh, that's pretty. So you've running a complicated offense, Coach.
Yes, we have a complicated offense. Yeah, we keep the defense guessing every single play.
I got it. So what are your goals for the season?
Some of my goals is to be more accurate with my throwing and be more consistent.
Excellent. Well, congratulations, young lady. Congratulations on your season. Who we have coming up next? Yep. Introduce yourself to the Fox Sports Radio audience.
My name is Vanessa Monaco.
Okay. And what position do you play?
I play wide receiver, safety, and the other quarterback.
And you got to just come up on the mic. I know you can hold it like that. Just swing it up. There you go. We had to adjust the mic. So tell me a little bit about you can just hold on to it while you go. What are you most excited about for this season?
I'm most excited to see how far we get in playoffs.
And you're a senior as well, correct?
No, I'm a sophomore.
You're a sophomore. Okay.
Yeah.
So you're out there balling. So that's pretty cool. So what made you want to play QB?
I think going into the season, I've known Keith for a while, so knowing that coming into the team and having the opportunity to play quarterback, and I've played it before, I knew that I kind of wanted to go on that path.
So you play quarterback in another position, correct?
Yes. I play safety, and I also play wide receiver sometimes.
Oh, wow. So you could do just about everything, right?
Yeah.
There you go. Are you doing everything on the field? Do you sell the tickets to when people get there and all that? Well, tell me, what's your favorite moment this season on the field?
I think scoring touchdowns with our team and, like, our celebrations, I think, are, like, my favorite part. And like Keith always says, barbecue chicken.
There you go. Well, did you get any of that Wingstop because they were here?
Yeah.
Okay, excellent. Well, congratulations, young lady. I think we have one more young lady that's going to come up. Go ahead and introduce yourself to the Fox Sports Radio audience.
I'm Kaylin Anderson. I'm a linebacker and a rusher.
And what grade are you in?
I'm a senior.
You're a senior. All right, excellent. So you're a linebacker in what other position?
Rusher.
Okay, so let me ask you this. When someone's trying to make a move on you and they're trying to come up the middle and you pull their flag, do you laugh at them and say, don't come this way?
No, I just give it back to them.
You're just nice and you give it right back to them, huh? So what was your favorite moment this season on the field?
I feel like going against my other team. Like, I feel like that was the highlight.
Was there a moment in this game, and anyone can answer, where you thought to yourself, this could be a really, really good season for us?
Yeah, the first game of the season.
Excellent. What are you looking to accomplish this year? Any goal for you? Or
get 100 tackles.
How many do you have now? Do you know?
86.
Oh, wow. How many more games do you guys have, Coach?
5.
5. You're going to get that goal, huh?
Yes.
Excellent. Congratulations, young lady. We'll definitely be watching you this season, and it will bring Coach back in. And again, Shadow Hills Girls Flag Football, the #1 team in the Coachella Valley Flag Football ranking. So it seems like you said from the beginning, your team knew this is going to be a special year.
Yeah. It's a
And I'll just have you up on the mic, Coach.
We have a great core of seniors. So last year, we were like 50-50. We had like 20 girls. You could say 10 was seniors, 10 were underclassmen. We have 22 girls this year, and 18 of them are seniors.
Oh, wow.
So they know a lot's at stake. So
Yes.
they're focused. You know, they like the job's not done. Yes, winning league was the first goal, but we have to at least get past the third round. We made it to the second round last year. So we're trying to get to past the third. You know, we don't want the season to end so fast when you put so much time and energy into it.
Excellent. Well, we'll continue looking out for you all. Shadow Hills. I'll tell you right now, your athletic department, like their social media, that is a really, really supportive school. Last school year, we did the basketball all-star game. Your coach, the girls coach, coached the game. I mean, that school is just a lovely school. That beautiful campus. Oh, yeah. And they love athletics. So congratulations to you, Coach. We'll continue to watch you and see you guys throughout the season, and we expect to see you guys do big things.
Thank you. Much appreciated.
Excellent. Once again, Shadow Hills girls flag football in studio. We're going to take a quick commercial break. This is the Coachella Valley Sports Report. I am your host, Coach B, on Fox Sports Radio, heard in Southern California on Fox Sports 1270 AM, and I'm heard in Las Vegas on Fox Sports 98.9 FM. And as always, we are streaming 24/7 on the iHeartRadio app. This is the Coachella Valley Sports Report. I am your host, Coach B, on Fox Sports Radio, heard in Southern California on Fox Sports 1270 AM, and I'm heard in Las Vegas on Fox Sports 98.9 FM. And as always, we're streaming 24/7 on the iHeartRadio app. And we have a special guest, Footballin CV, in the building. By all means, please introduce yourself to the Fox Sports Radio audience.
Yes, my name is Cecil, a.k.a. Tom, from Footballin CV. Sorry, my partner could not be here today. That'd be Tracy, a.k.a. Jerry. She's under the weather.
Yes. Sorry to hear that. Hopefully she feels a little bit better. I know that it's that time of year when the weather changes. It happens. But, we were talking off air a little bit about CV football. And I'll tell you, there's some good football going on right now. Palm Springs is this something you predicted? I mean, the season they're having now, I mean, they beat some good teams like Yucaipa. I mean, they are playing some football.
Yeah, they killed they slayed the Dells slayers there of Yucaipa. Palm Springs in general has always had some great talent. And I was just waiting for it just to show up on the field. So I'm just glad that they actually are producing on the field. As for La Quinta, who's out there too, who just had a heartbreaker loss in overtime. I mean, shoot, that offense, they're opening it up. I mean, they're letting Roman just throw that ball around the field. I'm really enjoying that. So is my partner. Just watching that, because traditionally they're mostly a run team, as most know. So I'm looking forward to next week's beginning of the Dell season between Palm Springs and La Quinta. We'll definitely be at that game.
Who do you have? I know you do the predictions. I'm still new to the market, so here's the funny thing is I've been called out a couple of times. I forget what team was played Yucaipa. I know Palm Springs had won a game that I predicted against them. I've just come to realize this season I'm not going to pick against Palm Springs. Jordan's out there balling. We had him in studio. He's a big young man, so I don't want to upset him. But who do you have in that matchup? What do you think? Is it too soon for your predictions?
Too soon. But however, since we're on the radio, I'm just going to let it fly.
Let's go. Let's do it.
I think that with Palm Springs defense now turning around and their offense is hitting on all cylinders, I think they're going to have a good chance. But since this is on the road, and then you have the bird cage there in La Quinta,
right?
I'm going to give the edge to LQ.
Right.
Nothing against Palm Springs. You guys can keep those receipts. However, I'm going to give the edge to LQ.
And that's the one thing that's tough. When Jordan was here, we had him. He was actually when we started this season, he was our first guest of the season because he was the number one player in our Legends top tier Legends number 11. And he even said it. He said that's the one thing about football. When you're on the road, it's difficult. And I know he's a senior, and Cole is a senior as well, his defensive partner. Do you think that's going to be a difficult challenge for anybody when we get league going?
I think so. I mean, home field advantage is what it is. Right. That's a big thing, especially at LQ. I mean, if you go down to the dungeon at Shadow Hills, I know you guys just had the Shadow Hills flag football before it came on, but that's the tough place to place as well. You got several places, but for sure with that fan base, with the student body at LQ, and I've been there a couple games, and it rocks.
Yes, and when you talk about LQ, they're 4-1 overall. They have a big game. You know what? I graduated from Downey High School. If you see anybody from La Quinta, let them know thank you for roughing up Linwood, because that was a rival back in the day. You've got to love that. I mean, they opened the season with a 34-14 win over Yucca Valley. So they came out letting people know that they were here and they were ready to play and they were about that business.
Correct. I mean, I went up there. Actually, we went up there to the La Quinta versus Yucca Valley game, and from our eyes, it was astonishment just to see that offense moving and clicking. I mean, just throwing the ball. We were expecting, okay, downside hike, turn around, hand off the ball, 3 yards in a cloud of dust. I mean, but they came out with Ansley, Roman just throwing the rock. It was like, wow, okay, I see you now. And, I mean, you guys probably seen it on our posts. We say that. Hey, we're glad to see that they're opening it up. We're looking forward to seeing what the rest of the season will do. And not just that. I mean, you just have the next year with the new conference coming in and everybody coming through. That's going to be a great opportunity for everybody to showcase their talents as well.
Right, and that's going to be a mega conference with everyone in it, except for DCA, which is interesting. But I know DCA is trying to get there. But when we talk about let me ask you that. Let's not lose that point. How excited are you now that everybody's just going to be all in one?
Oh, I'm excited. I've been saying it for a while on the backside. I wish that we had something like this. That way, some of these teams that have that bad year, let's just bring them down. Bring them down a notch, and then bring a team that's deserving, bring them up. Hey, let them showcase their talents with the big boys.
What do they call it? Relegation in the European soccer league? Yes.
Hey, I'm bumped. Sorry, coach, you're getting bumped down.
Yes. And that's the thing. I haven't had a chance to really dig into that. It's going to be like 14 teams. You're not going to be able to play everybody. So that's going to be interesting how that's going to work.
Yes, and I mean, and hopefully they got their plans down and they can get that through. But I'm definitely looking forward to seeing this happening that way, because there's a lot of local talent here.
Yes, there is.
And we don't really have to go outside the valley if we don't need to.
Right.
Especially with the fan base. I mean, we all know those road games. Besides, I'll give a shout out to Xavier. I mean, they like to travel.
Right.
I mean, they travel in droves. Other than that, I mean, those visiting stands are nothing there.
I think what it is when people see those windmills, they get scared and they turn around. I don't know what it is, if it creeps them out or what. But, I think you're right on that. The Valley is a special place. And I remember, when my wife and I, when we were in talks to buy this station, she and we met with the former owner of the station, and we were just putting our feet in the water. We weren't all the way in, because this was last October. And my wife and I went and had dinner, and my wife was looking on her phone, and the poll we did for Coachella Valley football was there, and the waiter was all up in her phone. I'm like, why are you all up in my wife's phone? He's like, oh, that's the Coachella Valley poll. And I was like, there's something special about sports about here. What is it about prep sports in the Coachella Valley? It's you've been here a while. Can you describe it?
I mean, it's that unkept secret. We have those gyms that are out here that most people outside the valley don't get to see. You had individuals who go on to playing D1 and in the NFL level. So it is something special. So that just goes to show for these kids who are playing, don't give up on your dreams, and you can make it out of here.
Right, absolutely, because Coach Dockery at Xavier played professional. So did Coach Johnson at DCA played professional. There's a slew of players that have gone on and played at the next level, Division I, and they play professional. And just to keep on what you're saying about local talent, DEL Power, Palm Desert, I think that their team, I'll ask you this, who do you have for the DEL? That's a question I'll ask you. Or is that still too soon?
No, I mean, no.
I don't want you to have to put anything out there, like you said, but you're on radio now.
I mean, I'm already on the radio. I'm going to put it out there. Overall, I think that the team that needs to be beat is going to be Rancho, since they are the defending champs.
Right.
You do have Palm Desert, who is coming up strong, but I'm going to put my money on Palm Springs. Even though I said LQ is going to beat them the first one, I think that Palm Springs after that can run the table.
Right. And I think it is shocking. You know, it's funny we say that about Palm Springs, because when we made them number one in the poll, oh, my goodness, a lot of shots fired. People were upset about that, but, I mean, you got to show it. They're doing it on the field. They're proving it. They have a great seniors, and they can do it. But back on Palm Desert, I mean, that team, when you look at them, they're 3-2 now. But they had a big start. They had some they played Brawley, what they beat. They lost to Central. They beat Elsinore, lost to Yucaipa, and Palm Springs turned around and beat Yucaipa. So that says a lot about Palm Springs. And then they had a big win against Redlands. Put up 50 points on Redlands. Yes. That lets you know that Palm Desert offense is real.
Yes, I mean, if that offense can click just like the defense does, watch out. They'll be a force in the Dell. I mean, I'm just glad that they were able to just give it to their playmakers out there. I mean, you had Trey Bolton, you have Tolan, out there, Jonah Tolan.
Right.
And I've known that kid since he was in Little League. You know, I mean, he used to run with the Shadow Hill Knights, the Little Knights back in the day, and his father used to coach over there as well. So they have some talent. And I'm just waiting to see for them to actually put it on the field and utilize that and just let that offense go. I mean, let Riviera, let him cook.
Right.
Like he did a couple weeks ago.
Right. And once again, Fox Sports, 1270 a.m. We're excited. We have Footballin CV in studio. And who are some, I'll ask you this, a surprise for me was Palm Springs. Just the way that they are balling, because I know, because I was on Fox Sports 1350 AM Riverside for 10 years, and Yucaipa is one of the most consistent blue collar teams there is. I mean, they are a tough. Coach Price over there, tough team. They're always going to play hard, and I think when Palm Springs went out there and beat them, it showed you they're a real legit competitor. But who's been a surprise team for you this year?
Surprise team for me. I would say I would have to go with Palm Desert.
Okay.
I mean, even though, for the past couple of years they've had their quarterback battles and then their offense wasn't up to par like their defense, that is a surprise team for me.
Right. And then, with Xavier 4-1. Going into league, I'll ask you a little bit about that. And one thing you said is with them, they're a smaller school, so sometimes it's tougher to compete. But 4-1, has that been a shock for you as well?
This year, no, because traditionally they're playing powerhouses.
Right.
I mean, Dockery out there, he's scheduling those tough teams in the preseason to get them ready for the regular season. And then this year they decided to switch it up, which is good. That's a good morale for the kids. You get a couple wins on your belt instead of coming into league maybe 1-4, maybe 2-3. Now you're 4-1.
Right.
4-1 looking pretty.
Right.
Going up against Palm Desert to kick off your the DL opener. I mean, that looks good compared to limping in like they usually been doing. Nothing against that, because it's nice to see teams play hard teams in the preseason to get them ready for the regular season. However, the injury bug has actually hindered Xavier throughout the years because of their hard preseason schedule.
Right. And that's something you don't want to do going into league. Now, like you said, they're 4-1. They've outscored their opponents 174-69. I mean, I tell you, they are playing some football. They beat Cat City 48-6, beat Yucca Valley 35-21. The early loss was against Serrano. Serrano, another team that I covered, an absolute power. Coach Mahocek, the father retired. The son is running. His father, he was. We put him in the Hall of Fame in San Bernardino. So they have a tradition of just great coaching and great football. They had a convincing win, 31-0 over Desert Hot Springs. Is this a year that I know you say La Quinta's Rancho Mirage? You putting your money on Rancho, but can someone come up like an Xavier? And because this, to me, the Valley is wide open for that one team that could come up and just take over the Valley.
Oh, sure. I mean, it all depends on any given Friday night who's going to show up.
Right.
I mean, we've had some talented teams out here that just, for whatever reason, didn't make it through.
Right.
That one stumble, that one fumble there, interception here, bad play there. I mean, that'll cost your team the game, cost your team the league. I just like to see that there's going to be more teams coming up who are young.
Right.
I mean, like you talked about Xavier. Xavier's young. You had Palm Springs. Palm Springs was a younger group coming up, and now these individuals are seniors, and now they're leading by example, and that's great to see.
Right. Well, I'll tell you this. I certainly appreciate you coming in and talking some football. I know your knowledge out here in the Valley is a lot greater than mine, so thank you for not making me look like I don't know what I'm talking about. So I appreciate that. But I'll tell you, we need to definitely connect and have you give us some more insights on the season and what your thoughts are. When you talk about Tolan over at Palm Desert, I know what Coach Dockery was talking about him as well, because he coached him when he was little, so he's known him for years. Yes. So that kid is legit. We're going to try to get Palm Desert football in studio. But thank you so much for coming in. If anyone wants to follow you or see all your information, please do give them your social media.
Yes, our social media is Footballin CV. That's on Instagram, and that's also on X.
There you go. So make sure you follow Footballin CV, some of the best coverage there is for prep football in the entire Valley. When I first came out here and I started researching the market and I saw the great work you were doing, that's why I wanted to make sure I reached out and got you in studio, because I think you guys do amazing work. And that's like, so everyone knows Coach B comes in peace. I'm here to connect, get to know everybody. And at the end of the day, I'm just a vessel to help promote the student athletes.
Yes, Coach B. The same here. I mean, that's how we started out. Mm-hmm. I mean, we were talking for a couple of years to doing something, and then finally we pulled the trigger last year. Mm-hmm. And our purpose is to highlight the kids,
right?
You know, not just these individuals who we see the Elite 11. We're talking about under the radar type of kids. We actually have the Ballers Update, which is our spin off from Where Are They Now?
Okay,
you know, where are they at now?
Right,
most of the times you go through school, you graduate, and you're done.
Right.
You get forgot about.
Right.
But we've had several people in our Ballers updates. We do interviews with current players now. We actually had one, the Shadow Hills kicker. We just did that. But we're here to just, like you said, be another vessel. You know, I know that people like to keep receipts, and, you know, when we have our predictions.
Yes.
But, hey, it's all opinions. I mean, we're not going to get everything right. But, however, we are here just to shine the light on the kids.
And I agree. And I should have asked you that. What is your mission and purpose? And that's what it's all about. It's about the kids. And believe me, I know, because with us, we did predictions as well. And, so yes, these young student athletes, they remember, you know, and they keep, like you said, they keep receipts, and the kids would say they come for you.
Yes.
But like you said, it's just a prediction. And like they always said, my high school coach used to always say, this is why you play the game.
Yes, sir.
This is why you get out there, you play the game, because you can't measure someone's heart. If you could, there's no way that Tom Brady would have been picked in the 6th round. But nonetheless, thank you so much for coming in. Footballin CV.
Yes, sir.
Make sure you give him a follow. We have to get some updates from you throughout the season, because great insight. Thank you so much for coming in. And you said your partner was under the weather.
Yes, partner was under the weather. Hopefully next time we come on, we'll both be here, and we're looking forward to that.
Absolutely. Well, we look forward to having you in and hosting you as well. We're going to take a quick commercial break. Thank you so much for coming in. This is the Coachella Valley Sports Report. I am your host, Coach B, on Fox Sports Radio, heard in Southern California, Fox Sports 1270 AM, and I'm heard in Las Vegas on Fox Sports 98.9 FM. And as always, we're streaming 24/7 on the iHeartRadio app.